everyone again. Here's Welcome Fauxy, and we're continuing our adventures in Ulda with Fauxy Foxine, our cute girl. Wait, hey, hello. Right, so last time we stopped exactly in Quicksand, and I think we are gonna take our first main scenario quest now, which Momodi, the Quicksand proprietress, will give us right now. Let's take it. So, Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, wants you to perform the three tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Let's see, what are those? Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I like to perform to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the XIV Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue. Then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an XIV. If it weren't for XIV, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever tuned with an XIV before, Fauxy? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Thaumaturge's Guild over at Eorzea. I have no idea how to pronounce this name, so excuse me. Assuming that's after and just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue exchange over at the steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ulda, as long as you've got the gear. Just make sure is you don't pay more than you ought, Fauxy. There's plenty as one scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out of their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Cesaroga and give it to him. I'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's ready. In short, then, visit the XIV Plaza, the Thaumaturge's Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there are more than a few unsavory characters out there who will try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a help hand to. A lot of folk are lured to the city by the promise of wealth and power, but many of them fail to realize that instead of chasing after gil, the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you are willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the sweet over yonder. Those blacks always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's a word for me. It's past time you get going. Oh, let me know when you finish, really? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your smallpox without a gill to your name. Hey. Okay. Good. I'll do that. Right. Okay. Main menu. Oh gosh, we saw someone. The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's main features. For example, selecting character and the character opens a menu containing your character's various attributes and currently click here. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of current and completed quests. Invalid quests. Okay. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, including key binding, HUD layout, and system configuration, you can be accessible system. Select active help to pre-display this tutorial messages. Game progress is saved automatically, so there are no in-game save or load functions. However, to prevent data from being also corrupted, we strongly recommend that you end each playing session by selecting log out or exit game. Okay, that's cool. Sanctuaries. A crescent moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar whenever you enter a sanctuary. While in this special area, you will accrue a rested bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you are offline. Your experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering while under the benefit of the rested bonus will be increased by 50. Your current rested bonus is displayed on top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. The bar is blue. It indicates your bonus will carry over to the next level. Inns in all 3 city-states as well as various outposts and settlements are classified as sanctuaries. To maximize your experience and potential, make it a habit to always log out in one of these areas. Okay, I'll have it in mind. Pressing M on your keyboard, selecting the minimap or selecting map under travel from the main menu in the lower right-hand corner of your screen will bring up the area map. If a quest objective is located in that area, it will be indicated with a special icon. Location of quest objectives can also be confirmed by clicking on the objective in the duty list. Okay. So, alright. Okay. No idea where should I go now. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna try to take all quests possible, because as you can see we don't have any gil right now, and we'll need some of those. I mean, apparently as much as we could get, because since we are on a trial, we will not have I mean, we can't have any of the how to say, any clothes that are from the mock station, any glamour that is from mock station I was meant. So here in Oda somewhere, I remember they were selling really nice clothes that I want, but I remember they were like, was it here? I think it was here, right? Probably. Let's see, let's start with this first. Battle here. Was it this one? Oh, that's not for me. Okay, it wasn't this one. Shop, let's see. A myriad of items can be bought and sold from vendors all across Eorzea. Purchasing an item is as simple as clicking on an item in a shopkeep's inventory, while selling an item is as simple as dragging an item from your inventory or armory chest. You can also sell items by right-clicking them and selecting sell. If you happen to have second thoughts about the sale, you can always buy back your item from the vendor, but only if you have yet to leave the area or log out of the game. So yeah, okay, was it? Okay, so field gear, that's for the crafting and gathering, but those are really high level. I think it was novelty gear. Was it this one? Okay, that was, yeah, it was the bridesmaid sandals, Titan vest. Since we are on a tight budget here, let's say it like this. We will not have many glamour traffic, and that is one of those that I really want. But as you can see, it's like 30,000 gills, so wait, I can wait. I thought this was only for men's before. I mean for males. Oh gosh, that is so cool. I can read. Yay. I can see it's not what I want. Oh, that is so cool. So scratch that. It's even 60k for all these things. Oh, the guy. Oh gosh, I love this. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna take all of the quests we can take. Wait, do I hear a mobile? Why is the mobile here? I don't remember this one. What is this? I have no idea what those are. Okay, I don't have any of this, so... maybe we can get them from somewhere. Oh, okay, so I have to go to here first. We need to attune to this crystal so we can travel. We can travel. Right. Let's try and tune to this one. Hail, adventurer! Might you have come at the behest of Miss Momodi of the Quicksand? Excellent, which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, madam. What? I apologize, but I do relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of the aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies, and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport? Well, this transportation spell make direct use of the aetherites and their connection of the flowed ether. Given that there is an aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune herself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's border, it will be prudent for you to attune yourself to any aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Okay, return learned. So, you attune with the aetherite. You are now able to use return spell. Right, cool. Spell return can be used to instantly travel back to the aetherite at your home point. Casting the spell does not require any AP and can be accessed by selecting return on the travel from the main menu. The sole limitation of the spell is that it can only be cast every 15 minutes. Only one home point may be set at any time. To make an alternate to your new home point, right-click on the crystal to bring up the altered menu. Set home point. Wait. There are no other itinerary shirts. Oh, can we go to... We can go to other servers now. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's cool, but okay, right. We will not do that now because we still have so many things to do here. But sometimes or someday we will go to one of the other servers and see what's going on there. Right, let's see quest. So this is the map. Let's try to. Man, look at this, so many things. Oh, okay, this is the Ultimate Ossuary, which is my build currently. Okay. Now we finished one of the quests. Now we need to do that. Wait, first thing first, we need to find all the little asteroids like those, probably this one, so we can attune to them. It'll be our quick, short, like shortcuts. I mean, shortcuts traveling. Here. Okay, now I have the access to quick travel, right? That's what I meant. Through the internet. Okay. Then the next one should be the one I have to go. Then I have to go here as well. Right here. And look at how many turrets we have here. Okay. And then we might take well, I think I have to be level 10 for that though. So let's try to sprint. You have a sprint here. I think you cannot use a mount in the cities. Not that I have one, but even if you have one, you cannot use that one. Cool, that's nice. Now I have to go to our guild because we used to be a Thaumaturge, which is here. Welcome to the Thaumaturge's Guild. It is fate that has guided your steps here these days, friend. I see that you harbor arcane ambitions, though your journey has scarcely begun. When in this hallowed house, the arts of devastation are taught. Primeval magics with which to bring about an enemy's ruin. If you would join our ranks and wield such power, you must needs know of our beginnings. The nation of Ulda inherited its traditions from ancient Belladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of this illustrious sorceress were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Naltal, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the Order's funereal funereal rites. Funereal rites. Funereal? The arcane magics of our ancestor eventually merged as the art we now know as Thaumaturge. A freezing blizzard to hull corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The Thaumaturges employed in the preparation of the dead are equally efficacious when applied to the living. It is for this reason that we are feared and respected in equal measure. Thus does our guild thrive, ensconced in the catacombs of Arzanet Ossuary, a sanctuary devoted to Tal, divine arbiter of the afterlife. What say you then, adventurer? If you would plumb the abyssal depths of Thaumaturge, let our learned sages guide your descent. But before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to our guild masters that you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon which awaits wherein. When you are ready to submit the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. Alright, so I guess... Well, adventurer, will you join our guild, or do you presume to ignore the urgings of impatient destiny? I will join. A wise decision, indeed. To prepare for your initiation, I would have you study the volumes of fundamental thaumaturgical principle. All 108 of them. Or at least I would, if such requirements had not been abolished. Oh my gosh, I totally fell for that. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they said. I suppose you shall just have to settle for calling upon the collective wisdom of our guildmasters. We have 5, you see, all brothers of the same house. Though they all wield supreme authority, it's the eldest who provides a singular voice for the guild when one is required. Master Kokobigo, I believe. Well, they don't even know the name of the master. Interesting. Kokobigo, Kokobani, Kokobezi, and Kokoboki. So this is the guild masters, though. So you should peer into the abyss of Thaumaturge? Who are you? I'm the piercing eye, the Duke of Destruction, the Archmage of Annihilation, though most of my colleagues simply call me Kokoboki. Of the 5 Thaumaturge brothers that claim the title of Guildmaster, I am the eldest. I offer guidance to those wishing to explore the Stygian chasm of our discipline and instruct aspirants in the art of arcane devastation. It is also my role to encourage the accumulation of thaumaturgical wisdom through both theoretical study and practical applications. What is thaumaturgy? Thaumaturgy is a form of arcane manipulation that allows the practitioner to unleash her will as deadly manifestations of primal power. The origin of our art can be found in the cumbersome magics of our ancestors, subsequently focused and refined through their use of the funeral rites of the Order of Meltau. Though once used exclusively for the preparation of the dead, these incantations of destruction soon found new purpose on the battlefield. That, of course, is still very much the central focus of the discipline. And okay, that was very informative. So let's see what these guys want with us. Who? What? Oh, thou steed, miss. Did your mother never tell you not to startle a thaumaturge? Look at that expectant face, Kokobigo. This lady is obviously a new applicant for the guild seeking audience with our eldest brother. Oh, Prelate Yayake. She can recite the 307 verses of the funerary rites of the virtuous fallen from memory, but the simple task of keeping our names straight seems ever beyond her grasp. Well, I for one find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, my dear. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our simply Kokubuki with whom you should speak. I mean, I already spoke to him. What's this? What's this? Great Tao has had to us a new aspirant? Ah, Kokobuki. Were you here the entire time? Were you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I am Kokobuki, the eldest, and I already talked to you just like seconds ago. Do you not remember? Anyway, and I would venture to say the wisest of the five masters. Oh, you don't look so wise to me. Of the five masters of the Thaumaturge's Guild. It is my solemn duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a succinct understanding of our beloved art. Thus I would have your fullest attention. To wield Thaumaturge is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolence. The Thaumaturge calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all manner of adversaries. Open your mind to our sorcerer's teachings, and you too shall soon hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to plunge head-side into the forbidding chasm of Thaumaturge's secrets, for advancement in this art comes only with the completion of deadly and terrible trials. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unrivaled? Yes. A confident response to your name, if you will. Very well, Fauxy, let us mark your initiation with trial to test the limits of your aptitude for channeling Thaumaturge. Huge hornets, star marmots, and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorcerer's might and slay 3 of each of these creatures before returning to my sight. Okay, our first task. Slay beasts. Okay. And when we came back, we will get that quest as well. Probably. Wait. Actually, that thing can wait. We need to go to the markets, right? From here somewhere. All the steps of Tao. Dun, 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 dun. Man, so right, that will be hard. Let's see, there was a way to... How exactly? Don't really remember. There was a way to put a marker, but I guess I don't really remember how you did it. Don't forget to attune for easy come and go here. No, that's not the right way. Here. Let's go here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't find it. And then, should we first try it? Maybe later, actually. Don't you go bring me any of that. We're almost there. Oh my gosh, so many people. So many people here. pick should be Sacerova, right? This one. And you're? Oh, newly come adventurer. But of course, yes, I'm Sacerova. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me to teach you the ways of the marketplace? Very wise. As for my fee, what? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an old dame for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my service. But the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Yeah, so should Hound get sent item to him? Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Big, advantageously situated in relation of the other city-states, all dust markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ul'dah as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and money-lenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer, a deadlier sword, perhaps, or shinier trinket? Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives and crafting materials. Oh, actually cannot wait to go into crafting and gathering. I remember those were really fun, really hard back in the day, but I've heard right now it's like the easiest thing to do. So we should see very, very soon. And to the south you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That's all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi. Now off with you. Okay. So I guess I should go back to Momodi now. That's the Weaver's Guild. Okay. See. Wait, that's not. Okay, should be here. Dum da da dum 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 da da dum dum. Actually, I should have had used the iterate, but anyway, it's really close to the Adventurers Guild, so no worries. Okay. How was your tour of the city, Fauxy? Get lost, did you? Fauxy get lost. Well, Uldah's big place with lots to see and do. But wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Alright then. All that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the Quicksand. Okay. Number wise in Astral Fire. Oh, cannot wait to go hunt some things. Astral Fire number wise are special status effects which allow Thaumaturges to consciously deal devastating amounts of damage while still conserving their MP reserves. Casting one of the fire spells gives the Thaumaturge the effect Astral Fire, which increases the potency and MP cost of further fire spells. At the same time, it lowers the potency and MP cost of blizzard spells but prevents the natural or spell-assisted gradual restoration of MP. Conversely, casting one of the blizzard spells gives the Thaumaturge the effect of Umber Wise, which decreases the MP cost of fire spells while increasing the speed at which it naturally recovers. At the same time, it lowers the potency and MP cost of fire spells. As the Thaumaturge progression in level, the number of Umber Wise and Astral Wise effects which can be stacked at any one time increases. The larger the stack, the more powerful the effect. Learning when to switch between fire and ice is key to being successful in extended battles. I actually didn't understand whether you are under the influence of fire or ice. While under the influence of Astral Fire, all fire spells will have increased potency but require more Pemtica. While under the ice, you can view the chapter's descriptions. Okay. So wait. Next. The quest is not yet available. Oh, I have to be level 4 for this quest. Okay, I guess we're going to slay some monsters now. I think should be central channel. Yay! Okay, 60 experience points. Right click on the target to switch to active mode and ready auto attack. Approach and face the target to start the battle. Two rotating arrows will appear over the target you are currently attacking. Various actions such as spells and weapon skills can be performed by clicking the icons located in the hotbar on the bottom of your screen. These actions can also be initiated using the shortcut keys indicated in the upper left hand corner of each icon. Most actions require magic points to execute in addition to having recast times of various lengths. Detailed information on action can be viewed by mousing over its icon. Disciples of Magic and Disciples of War who specialize in ranged attacks such as archers are best suited fighting their targets from distance. The ranged radius of an action can also be confirmed in the help window. Congratulations, you have just received your first achievement. Achievements are earned by reaching certain milestones during your adventures in Eorzea, and there are achievements for just about everything, from leveling classes and uncovering locations to defeating enemies and turning gills. There are also rewards granted upon obtaining certain achievements. Some of these include rare weapons and armor, others titles which can be added to your display name to showcase your greatness. Achievements rewards can be claimed from Jonathan's in Old Gridania. What was my achievement? Oh, mapping the realm central tunnel. Okay. So, oh my gosh, I see stuff for killing. Okay, I think, was it that? Event multiple solo players attack the same target. The player who attacks first will always receive 100% of the experience points that items drop. The players who follow will be rewarded based on their contribution of the battle. See a fellow player in need of a hand, do not hesitate to let yours. Binding items. An item you have equipped is now bound to you and can no longer be traded or put up to sale in the markets. Most items can be sold and traded freely before they are used in battle, crafting, or gathering. This is true regardless of whether or not they have been equipped. However, performing one of these three actions after equipping a new piece of gear will bind the item to you, preventing future trade or sale to other players. NPC shops will still purchase bound items. Okay. I got animal skills. For the ring wristlets, about anything is now bound. Let's actually see. Binding, right. Okay. Ring of freedom. What is this? Determination 1. Profile. That's all I have for now. Okay, so I think I should kill this thing. Fate is short for full active time event. These public quests occur periodically in real time around Eorzea, and anyone can participate by simply showing up before one ends. When you sense a fate nearby, a message will appear on your screen and the location will be displayed on your map. The type of fate in progress can be identified by its map icon. Mousing over the icon will display the fate title. You automatically join a fate the moment you cross the event threshold. At this time, the fate title, objectives and time remaining will appear on your duty list. If you are several levels higher than the recommended level, a level sync button will appear in your duty list. Press the button to automatically lower your level so that you may participate and receive rewards. And that is all. Oh my gosh, this is a fate, but I'm not a level 5 yet, so not gonna go there. It's actually really cute. I mean, not really cute, but really chill. To just like participate in this fate, I guess. Oh, what am I even talking about? To do the battles here. For now, at least. Level 3. So, okay, slay marmots, huge hornets, snapping shrews. I don't know where those things are. I wanna go to the fate. Okay, I think I see them. Oh, level 12. It's not for me. How many? 3? I want to be a level 4. Should we go kill some more? Whoa. Oh, I think what I should go and do is try to go and attune to that right there, so the next time I can teleport here easy. And of course I wish I would have some kind of mount, but that would be on around level 20 something, I think. Not really sure. And you can get a chocobo, so it will be nice. Oh, so pretty. Yeah. I'm so glad these things aren't, excuse me, aren't aggressive. They're just cute. Hello. But some of the monsters are gonna be aggressive later on. Hey, cool! I've learned teleport. You are now able to travel instantly between the exhibits. Unlike other spells, those require MP to cast, and instead uses type of naturally regenerating spiritual energy. Small fee of guild, however, must be paid to the keepers the athletes so that they can maintain the crystal and defend them from those who would see them destroyed. The fee varies depending on travel distance and remoteness of location. Registering an athlete as a favored destination will reduce the amount of gear required to travel there. Up to 3 favored destinations can be registered at any one time. Okay, for now I will probably not register this. Actually, I don't know, I might try to register this as a favor for now. Okay, so now we finished. Oh no, didn't. Let's try to kill some more stuff. But I got those are level 5, but I'm afraid level 6 should be hard. I'm really afraid to go and kill them, engage them. I need something like level 4. Yeah, I shouldn't. Actually, yeah. Oh, that's level 7. Yeah. It's too much for me. Hopefully they are not aggressive, so I don't need to run. Wait, where am I going to? It's not the place I want to go. Those are 7. Actually, let's go there anyway. To get some free experience and mapping the realm, probably. Right, let's go. Run. Run, Fauxy, run. Just running. Alright, this is a western tunnel. We have another achievement. What is that right here? Ooh, right here. Should I try to go there? I'm kind of afraid though. I don't know. I could try. I saw level 50 beast. I think should be fine. Level 10. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a bit scary. Oh my gosh, something is coming for me. Oh, no, go. Wait, what level is this? 10. Level 10. So this place is not for me. But at least I could try and tune here. Okay, now let's try. No, sure. I think I wanna register. No. It's a favor, so I can come here for less money or less skill. And whenever you can use teleport, just use it. It's like 0 kill. It doesn't take your NP or anything, but has a 15-minute cooldown, I heard. I have to go to... Oh, actually, another trick. You don't need to go all the way there. You just come here, click on that left internet, and then all the places that you attuned in this city are gonna be here. And go there. And here we are, right in the front of the place. Let's see. I really like this place. It's just yay. Who I have to talk with. We have a satisfied mage who has utterly vanquished her foes. Fauxy, I formally welcome you into the Brotherhood of Thaumaturges. Yay! The purpose of this trial was to both gauge sheer capacity of wielding Thaumaturge and innate quality, the limits of which are bound by the level of etheric energy flowing from your physical being. Ether, the very stuff of life, exists within all living creatures to a greater or lesser extent. Remember this, this is the most basic law of arcane manipulation. Now I have here a tome that shall serve you as a hunting log. As the name suggests, its pages are to be filled with records of the enemies you slay. The log also contains the name of such adversaries that will challenge and improve your skills as a thaumaturge. As you experience growth, so shall your reserves of thaumaturgical endurance. The wellspring of your magical might will also swell in response to moments of extreme terror and duress. When you find yourself seeking greater challenge, when next you crave the thrill of exquisite fear, that is when you shall know the time has come for you to visit me once more. The next Thaumaturge quest will be available from Copperbeak upon reaching level 5. Yay! Armory chest. The armory system in Final Fantasy XIV allows you to change your class or job by simply changing the weapon or tool in your main hand. It's recommended that you always have several sets of gear on hand. However, gear can take up a tremendous amount of space in one's inventory, which is why all adventurers carry an armory chest. All gear purchased, crafted, or found is automatically stored in this chest, leaving your inventory free to fill with other items such as potions, crafting materials, and food. Gear in your armory chest is categorized and sorted by type and can be equipped or discarded directly from the chest interface. The armory chest can be accessed at any time by selecting the character from the main menu, followed by armory chest, or pressing Ctrl plus I. Using items, some items can be used, granting various effects such as instant HP restorations, attribute boosts, and more. Using an item is equal to selecting use of items as commons. All items of the cast timers cannot be used again until the timer has expired. Items you use often can be set to your hotbar for easy access. The hunting log is a record of your completion of tasks involving the slaying of certain creatures. By completing this task, you will earn rewards and unlock new challenges. The log can be accessed by logs found in the main menu or pressing H on your keyboard. Once the log is open, select the class and difficulty to view the available challenges for that rank. Each challenge is marked with a class name and number, such as 1 or 0, 1. Below that name and number you will find the target as well as how many of the target you must defeat. Hovering over a target name will display in one of the areas in which the target may be located. The targets indicated in your hunting log will have a special icon above their display, making it so easier to locate the creature. Alright. Well, I think this will be for now. Next time we will kill some more monsters to be level 4 and respectively 5, so we can take up on the next main scenario quest and next job quest. Until then, bye! See ya!